is the turn of the digipack version of Let It Be, the 2009 edition, and I kind of like this album more so than Abbey Road. What spoils Abbey Road for me is mainly Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It really just destroys the whole verisimilitude of what they were trying to achieve. And yeah, I prefer this album to Abbey Road. And a little bit about Let It Be. Billy Preston joined them in, I think it was the Apple Studios on January 22nd. And in tandem to that, Elvis met his hero, Roy Hamilton, in the American Sound Studios in America. That, of course, is my birthday, January 22nd. So, just a little caveat there for you. And I'll read the track list and we go through the booklet. And it's something interesting, nice synchronicity between this album and the album on Elvis Monday. And if you know both albums, you know what it is. And you might have forgotten about it because it's only a snippet in this, so that's the clue. So we read the track list, and it is look at this for piss poor typos. Absolutely, this is really, really bad. You know, it's really bad. I listened to it on the iPlayer last night and I listened to it on the CD player and it was wonderful. It was just absolutely a joy to listen to. And kind of getting over, getting used to the studio banter on it. That's not my favorite part of Let It Be. And I suppose you can look at Maxwell's Silver Hammer on Abbey Road and the studio banter on this as kind of unconscious self-destruct buttons left in there. So that's the way I look at them anyway. So okay, we have two of us. Dig a pony, across the universe. I, me, mine. Dig it. Let it be. Maggie May. I got a feeling. One after 909. That's one of my favorite Beatles songs, along with Get Back, and then we have one after 109. And then we have the Long and Winding Road, and then For Your Blue, and Get Back. And on this version, you have the mini documentary, and the mini documentaries are on all the 2009 CDs. And there's so many favorite songs on this album. You have Get Back, you have the one after 909. I got a feeling across the universe. I mean, me, mine, and Let It Be, and it's just an absolutely fantastic album to have in your collection. And I picked it up in a charity shop in Bristol for British Heart Centre for 50p, believe it or not. And said that's a good boy. That's the inside, and I have the box set. Box set is absolutely fantastic. Have it on vinyl on box set. Have to get the CD box set of it eventually, which we will be. But that's up ahead, and we get the 50th anniversary normal set as well, as we like to collect things. This is a nice little booklet. The Elvis booklet was a little bit disappointing yesterday. But what this had, after we go through the booklet, I'll show you what this had in common in yesterday's Elvis album. There we go. And a friend of mine saw them, and he can't find himself in the crowd, so he saw this he saw this event. So that was cool. Someone I know who says they were there. And I have to, excuse me, I have to get the Get Back DVD. I might get the, excuse me, I apologize. I have to get the Get Back DVD, but I'll get the Blu-ray and CD version of it, the Japanese version of it I'm going to get. And that'll be a nice companion to the 8 Days a Week live concert. There we go. And there we go. That's the album. Better typos there. You can read that. I don't need a magnifying glass for that. And I go, let's try and see it. So two of us, dig a pony, across the universe, me mine. Things are getting blurry here. Dig it, let it be. Yeah, they're blurry around the center. Then I can see them straight now. Maggie May, I've got a feeling. One after 909, long and winding road, 4 year blue, and get back. That's a nicer way of presenting song titles like that. And what this album has in common with this album is Danny Boy is on both albums. Even though it's only a snippet of Danny Boy on this album and it's not written down, it's also on this album. But if you want the ultimate version of Danny Boy, there once was an Irish show band called the Indians. And I used to see them for free in a place called Bringin in Somerset, and it was kind of hot holiday place, and there was a venue called the Seagull, and it used to be Cowboy Week every October. Around this time of year, it was Cowboy Week, and they put on a big, huge festival, and lots of Indians would come over, and kind of the Indians came over to see the Indians, so to speak, and yeah, if you go onto YouTube and look up the Indians and Danny Boy, you'll see the version of their version of Danny Boy, and it's absolutely fantastic. They were a kind of a 70s cover band, but they kind of did a lot of Elvis, and the singer that they had with him back in the day called Noel Brady. What an amazing voice. Go and check up the Indians, Danny Boy, and Can't Help Falling in Love, and you won't be disappointed. But yeah, Let It Be. I like Let It Be over Abbey Road, and as I said, Maxwell Silver Hammer just destroys Abbey Road for me, and this is a better album, I think. So anyway, thank you ever so much for all your views, all the comments and the shorts. Really help if you subscribe. A lot of people are not are watching, and I know they're viewing. So if you subscribe, I have over 1,500 subscribers. So if you can help me get to 2,000 subscribers by Christmas, that would be absolutely fantastic, and it will help with the algorithm and monetization and all that good stuff as well, and get these videos that I do to the correct audience. Next week we're going to do a ranking of the Digipack series, and we did a ranking of the 1980s series. We did the same with the. We're going to do the same with the Elvis ones. We'll do them back to back. And I'm going to collect the 50th anniversary series as well, which is not complete. There's only about, I think they have the 50th anniversary mix of Let It Be, Abbey Road, which I really like. That's an excellent mix. Then they have the White Album and Revolver. So they only have half of the albums on the 50th anniversary mixes, or the 2019 mixes, I think they are. So it might be 2009 and then the 2019. So there we go. So thank you ever so much for coming along to these live streams that I do. They really mean a lot to me. And thank you also for sharing your musical journeys with me. I'm very humbled and honoured that you do take the time out to share and watch. Thank you ever so much, and we look forward to talking to you again um, next Monday on Elvis Monday and on Beatles Tuesday. Thank you ever so much.